Here we are.
Hello, and welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens, and I'm Car Boot Chris. Sorry we're a bit late. There's a few people just running a little bit late, so I just had to hang fire a little bit. Welcome back to the Reseller Lads chat, where a group of us get together every week, or most weeks, and talk about all things reselling. Hello to everybody in the chat who's come to join us. Got a few regulars in there. We've got Pommy Pickers, hi Rod, Richard, Lisa. Who else have we got? Lucy. Lucy was well early there as well. She was in about half an hour before we started. So tonight's episode is going to be all about some things that we've picked up recently, some hauls, and we'll talk about how much we paid, where we got them from, what we're hoping to get. So we are expecting a few more in the chat, but without further ado, we'll do some introductions. So if we go, if we start with George, but also when you've introduced yourself, I've got a little question for you to answer, just to get a bit of a feeling for our personalities. So if in the unlikely event that I was to organise a party, which is very, very unlikely, what celebrity friend would you bring along to the party? So go on, George, you go first.
Oh my God, that's a bombshell. Hey everyone, hey chat, I'm George Ross, channel's Retro Reselling. Got Buddy with me today. Oh my God, celebrity, who would I bring? Oh my, what, dead or alive? Did I have to be alive?
Anyone.
Oh my God. Probably a safe bet, Will Smith. He seems like a laugh.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
That's all I can think of right off the cuff, yeah.
I did drop it on you.
Sorry?
Andrew?
I give up on this lighting. It's just going to have to suck. Sorry, folks. I've tried. I'm Andrew from Money Mental UK, the YouTube channel dedicated to money and mental health. Celebrity guest. I would probably bring Winston Churchill, because I have no idea how a man, he clearly suffered with some mental health issues, and yet he managed to run the country during the Second World War. So I think he'd have a lot of stories to tell and a lot of experiences to share. So it'd be interesting to hear from him.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got Will Smith and Winston Churchill at the moment. I'm just writing it down because I won't forget these, so that if I need to refer to it later. I'll introduce myself. I'm Chris, aka Car Boot Chris, and I'm a part-time reseller and YouTuber occasionally. So my celebrity guest would probably be Ricky Gervais. I'm a big fan of Ricky Gervais, and I think he would make a really interesting and controversial chat. So yeah, Winston Churchill, Will Smith, and Ricky Gervais. It's looking good, this party.
So we've got a comedian, an actor, and a prime minister. There's a joke in there somewhere.
And us three as well.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking about us three.
Who's prime minister?
That's got to be me, isn't it?
So we're going to hopefully we'll get a few more people drop in, but we're going to talk about some pickups that we've found recently. So shall we make a start? Oh, just as we're about to do that, Peter's dropped in, so we'll hang fire. Let's have a quick chat with Peter before we start. Are you there?
Bell wants to bring Dean Winchester. That is not a surprise at all, Bell. I'm amazed that Bell's choice wasn't me. I'm expecting some people in the chat to say their celebrity guest they want is Mr. Money Mental.
Hi, Peter. You there?
There we go. Got it.
You all right?
Lovely.
Well, we've just done some introductions. Do you want to do your intro, Peter? But also, what we're asking everybody is, if I was to create an imaginary party, what celebrity guest would you bring along?
Oh, well. Firstly, most people here know my name's Peter. For Peter Ray's Adventures, part-time eBayer, YouTuber, all-round legend. Oh, who would I invite to the party? That's a difficult one because there's so many people that I probably would. Probably have to. If it's a celebrity, then just trying to think. Well, if you're thinking like past celebrities who have obviously passed away, then I probably would say comedian Robin Williams. But I wouldn't, to be fair, be that. I probably would say people who are alive. I would actually quite like to meet Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, and women.
You can only have one. How many are you bringing?
The top headline.
Everyone, mate. The thing, it's a party. It's got to be more than one. I don't know. There's too many to choose from, really.
Should we have Wesley Snipes? I think he'd be good.
I would indeed, yes. Yeah.
So,
how many guests have you picked here now, Peter? Because that sounded like about 10.
Two,
you can only have one guest.
One. All right, one.
Pick one.
We went with Wesley Snipes, didn't we?
No.
Oh, you're not having him now.
No, I would rather have Sheridan Smith.
Who's that?
The one from 2 Pints of Lager.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Just because I'm sworn off women now, he's got to pick an attractive woman and put one in front of me.
Well, no one can see you, mate. A bit misty, Andrew.
It's the light. I turn the light off. I turn the light off. I'm in the back cave. I turn it on, and I look like I'm in an Amazon rainforest. I feel like
wearing makeup, apparently.
I have got I was going to do an unboxing video. I've ordered that same light that Chris has got.
Oh yeah.
I was going to unbox that earlier, but to be honest, I didn't feel up to it.
That's fair enough.
Tommy Pickers has said Kylie, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, not too bad. That's all right.
Well, so far this party, we've got us lot, and we've got Winston Churchill, Sheridan Smith, and Will Smith.
Yes.
And Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I guarantee, right, Ricky Gervais and Will Smith would end up in a punch up. Because Ricky Gervais would say something just slightly too controversial, and he'd get smacked.
Yeah.
Have you put Vaseline on your lens, Andrew?
No, he's just wiped it, isn't he?
I've just wiped it. Has it made it worse?
Yeah.
Correct.
You've not spilt something on that, have you?
Right, hang on. I'll be back in a bit.
Where's he going now?
I'll probably get a wipe.
Wet wipes.
That's the theory.
Who's in the chat anyway? So let's have a look.
I just need to put out there. No, I'm not wearing makeup. I've been accused of wearing makeup. My face is
right.
apparently. Just clean living. That's what that is.
I've just crushed the Funko.
You've broken it.
No.
Right, how am I looking?
Shocking.
I'll have to do.
I give up.
Oh dear.
Right, come on then, let's carry on. So the theme today was to show some of the pickups that you've found recently. So George, do you want to go first?
I can. I haven't got it with me, but it's like I've already shared in a video. But is this looks like a normal watch, made by Swatch. It's actually a 7-foot long wall clock.
Ah.
What was it? A couple of weeks ago from a boot sale, £15. There is a slight tear to one of the straps. It's from the mid 80s or late 80s. Yeah, it's just really cool and unusual. I haven't actually managed to fix the strap yet. It's like quite fragile, like plastic type. Probably aiming for £95 on that one plus postage.
Bloody hell, that's good.
Yeah, I've seen them about before. They do well, but it's the first one I've actually been able to get cheap. Yeah, that's. Don't know what else I could share. Oh, same boot sale. Here we go, I'll show it like this. Nice Betamax player. Weighs an absolute ton, but it's not actually working. Doesn't even power on. So I've bought a 20-ton brick at the minute.
What are you going to do with it then?
I'll still sell it. It's a good brand, Sony, and collectors do still want them for whatever reason. I think I'll probably aim 40, 50 maybe. Should try and get that as well. And it owes me 17 from a boot sale.
That's pretty good then. That's not bad for something that's not working.
Yeah, it's completely dead. I'm not really surprised really. When I got it, it was covered in like muck basically. But yeah, if it was working, it'd be near £200 if it was working.
Blimey.
Took a chance, but hey ho.
Were you expecting it to be working, or was it just not working when you got back?
I think in the 3 years I've been doing this, I've only ever had one Betamax that's actually been working properly. Every other one, there's always a problem with the heads or something like that. So I wasn't really surprised. No, I set up to fail.
Anything else to show us?
I can do.
Just reselling related.
1 second. I could share this one. Also from the same boot sale. Here we go. Sort of 1930s Bakelite telephone. Paid up. I had to pay 30 quid for that, which was quite a lot. But shared in my video, I picked it up because it's actually from a posh area. Don't know if it picks this up. It's from Mayfair in London. So a posh person's phone at one point. They can be converted to be used now, and then also as props, display. Also, film productions can buy them, but probably going to aim 75, push 85, and then take offers. So I've had to pay up, but it looks cool, and I can keep it if it don't sell.
I sold one not that long ago. It was a converted one.
Oh yeah.
I think I paid about 30 quid for it. Well, it was a complete whim because I have no knowledge on it at all. I just kind of did a bit of scanning while I was at the boot sale. Yeah. And I think it sold for, I got about 95 quid for it.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, if they're converted, it's ready to plug in and go. Yeah, you can ask a premium.
Yeah. Because when I got it home, I was like, I tested it out and I was really chuffed when it started ringing. It was great. So really tempting to keep it. It's a nice item.
Yeah, and a second. Get down. Yeah, it's made of Bakelite, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically the very early version of plastic. And it's quite easy to tell the difference between Bakelite and like plastic. It's got more of a matted finish if you're out in the field and you're not sure. Yeah, and that also helps to age it as well, because Bakelite was used a lot sort of early 20th century and stuff. So,
do most things that are made of Bakelite, are they worth decent money?
It can help bump up the price, yeah, but not everything. I'm trying to think of an example. No. Some radios, some have Bakelite, I think, but it doesn't like guarantee profit. No.
Yeah.
It's still worth researching.
Yeah. Richard says he sold a faulty Betamax for 50 quid.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'll probably aim for then, yeah.
That's not bad, is it? It's a big, heavy item to post, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think the last one I packed to sort of done my back in for a day or two. It's at least 20 kilograms, just the unit on its own, let alone boxing and wrapping and stuff. Yeah.
And is that Matt? Matt from Retro Reselling said he left some at the boot because they were scratched up and smelt bad.
This one didn't smell, at least.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and I missed one before. Lisa said you need to introduce your dog.
Okay. He's gone to bed now. He was Buddy. He's sort of half sausage dog, half everything else, really. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thanks, George. So, Andrew, your turn.
Okay, so I'll show you a few pieces of RA I picked up over the weekend. If we can see it in this light, if we can't see it, just tell me and I'll turn the light back on. But I went round a branch of Tesco's. I picked up these My Animal colouring books. Now the RRP on these is only $3.99, but they do go for slightly more on eBay with shipping. Shipped as large letter, I think 88p, and I've got about a dozen of them. Cost me 8p each.
8p.
8p. So yeah, for that price,
I never see any of these things in Asda and all that. I never see them.
Well, to be honest, it's very rare that I see him. But I was in this Tesco in Ipswich, saw him, and I was like, I've got to have him. Didn't have a trolley or anything to put them in, so I sprinted out of the supermarket, grabbed the trolley in and sprinted back in again like I was on an episode of Supermarket Sweep. So I've got loads of those. You know, should be about 20 odd quid's profit on that. It cost me pennies though. I picked up a load of Funko Pops. They were 62p each in there.
What is that? I can't quite see it.
Right, I'll go put the light on.
Be careful though.
Hey Alexa, turn on the light. No, it don't work.
Pretty well trained then.
I think you need to clean your house up, mate.
Well, my housemate's moving out soon, so I'll be able to clear all this stuff out, put it in his room, and then go room by room, emptying stuff out into the storage unit. So yeah, this was a love from Blade Runner 2049 Funko Pop. 62p it cost. Probably get about 7 quid for that. Maybe 8 if I'm lucky. 62p, I'm not going to leave it behind. We've got Chase Stein from Marvel's Runaways, which again 62p. I've got literally hundreds of Funko Pops now that were 62p each from there. There's other ones as well, but I can't quite get to those. And then I picked up 2 of these PJ Masks water squirters, 98p each. They've been going for about 11, 12 quid on eBay. So good little bit of profit in there for me. I'll show you some of the other stuff I've got lying around me if you want.
Go on.
I've got this Ertl New Holland tractor. Cost me 50p in a charity shop. I've currently got it listed for $29.99, including shipping. With watches. It's achieved around that price in the past, but I suspect it'll take a while because it's listed high. But yeah, don't know why people go crazy for it, but they do.
Is it what make is it?
So basically it's Britain's, but it's I think they're pretty much the same brand. I'm not sure if Ertl's the Italian version of Britain's. So it's a proper die-cast thing. I have got Sunzuki Nakamura zombie edition. It was a $4.99 pickup from Home Bargains, and I've sold it before for $14.99, but there's not actually any listed at the minute, so I've listed it high for $19.99 including shipping. I've also got a laser printer that I don't know how to, not a laser, a label printer that I don't know how to use, and an Alexa I don't know how to use. Not sure what the resale value on those are.
I definitely would have picked up the Funko Pops at that price. I know that they might not be worth a huge amount, but I can't leave anything like that at 62p, well, even if
the way I look at it is it's a multi-quantity listing as well, because I've got loads of them. So for me, the profit is in the overall total that I get from that one listing anyway. So, you know, I'll make, again, a decent whack of money, probably 70 or 80 quid.
How many did you get?
Literally bags full.
I can't believe they were selling them at 62p.
It's mad, absolutely mad. So yeah, those are 62p. The bucks are 8p. The water squirters, everyone loves a squirter, boom, for 98p. So yeah, it was a nice little few pieces of RA. Picked up some Star Wars figures in the Entertainer as well, the Black Series ones. I sell those for about $13.99 each. I picked them up; they were $3.75. So just massively RA this weekend.
And have you got some stuff for our car boot challenge that me and you've got going?
I didn't get anything from. I didn't go to any car boots. I drove past a couple. I got it into my head that, because I was going back for the dog, I got into my head that my mum was going out at lunchtime. So I literally caned it from Ipswich after 2 hours sleep back to Wrexham, only for her to say she wasn't going out until 5 o'clock that afternoon. So I could have literally had another 5 hours in bed.
Oh dear. Never mind. Peter, I think it's your turn.
Righto. Let me have a look. First lot. Let me just put these here. Pick them up. 1, 2. That's what I want to do. And first lot is Match Attacks football cards. Got a whole load. These ones here are from a subscriber, Sailaway. I think his name's Sailaway 1972. He sent them for free. And then this lot here is more Match Attacks that Darren Smart sent, because obviously he's moving shortly, so he hasn't got time to go through them. And they are quite time consuming to go through each one. Let me just pick out. I'll put some in order here. Okay, put them ones there, the better ones. But most of these, like as you can see, are just worth working out on the back which year it is. That one I think is like 15, 16, something like that, if I can remember. And then obviously we've got some different ones which we should have here. Lots of these 2008, 2009, because I do sell them quite regularly. Match Attacks, most of them just go in bundles for 15 quid plus postage. But I've got quite a few here.
Do you do any kind of sorting at all, Peter, or do you just bundle them up?
No, I sort them out into. Usually, I sort them out into the teams, and then I work out what's valuable, put them aside, and what's not. Because most of these, because obviously you've got different shinies like these. Badges not worth a lot as such. The ones that do okay. Let me just quickly get these. These ones. This one is a Diego Costa one, silver limited edition. I think I've got it on here somewhere. Let me just double check. Have I? I can't remember. There's quite a few. No, I haven't. But I know he goes for about between £10 and £15 on its own.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but Cesc Fabregas is just slightly less, about £8 to £10. And then obviously I've got different ones like Dennis Bergkamp, gold, and Peter Schmeichel gold here. Also, I've got to check up on a Michael Owen record breaker. But there's quite a few that do well, because here we've got a Jordan Henderson gold limited edition. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that there.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, he goes for 1596 on his own. He's a gold limited edition because you've got gold, silver, and bronze limited edition. Paul Pogba is a gold one from 18-19 season. He's worth about 20 quid.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it gets better. Mohamed Salah gold edition from 18-19, a rare one. LE12G. Always notify the numbers. They're usually at the bottom or the back. He's worth 34.95 on his own. Mohamed Salah. What else have we got here? A Jack Wilshere 16-17 card. For some reason, the gold goes for less, but this is a silver, and he goes for 20. That'll render in. It's weird what some single ones do go for. And then obviously we've got the higher ones, which are the Match Attax Ultimate Parallel ones. Like you've got like Jorginho, a number 19 out of 50. Not sure what exactly special, but he goes for £56.
Bloody hell. That's I didn't think they were going for that much.
No, nor did I, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think they're like some special type ones, but Shane Duffy's £39 for Brighton.
Right.
And then you've got 24 for Kiki for me from Watford, someone. And then Mohamed Salah, Ultimate 100 number 156, Mohamed Salah PL Elite card. I'm not sure what season it is, but there's certain ones that you have that you can collect, as you know, like are very rare ones you don't get in many packets. But this one, Mohamed Salah, it's gone for £135.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I was looking up earlier on.
You've not got your Kubu, have you? Someone, who is it? Christos is saying if you've got your Kubu, I'll give you a tenner.
Fair enough.
Joking or not?
Yeah, probably is, yeah.
What's the rarest Match Attack card, Peter?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it like
I'm not sure actually. To be fair, but that one was the highest priced. I know that, and that's number 3 out of 10. So I'm not sure what number 1 is. But if you can get £135 for Mohamed Salah Elite, that's worth it. Most of them are just like worth in bundles. Like normally I split them into teams and work out which are which, and then I just randomly just bundle a whole load for 15 quid. This tin, let me just put it here, has got loads in. Once I've worked it all out, I could probably get 15 quid. There's quite a few in there.
Do you sell them quite often, cards, or is this just a lot?
Oh, no, I have sold quite a few, yeah.
All right, okay.
Quite a few recently, and there was also in here. There's quite a few. These ones are the Champions League cards. Then some down here, I've got some World Cup ones somewhere around. But yeah, most of them just go for bundles. Bundles for like, you do like 30, 40, 50 cards for about 15 quid.
Right.
So normally I don't pay up. Normally I just like I'm probably anywhere between 20p and a couple of quid. Normally the tins at car boot about 2-3 quid, but sometimes I like little kids. Parents go, "Oh, what do you want to sell it for?" Because normally like the little kids have the Match Attax, and they say like 4 or 5 quid. Like, can you do it for so and so? But normally not. But gold, silver, and bronze ones are ones to look out for.
What's your team then?
What's that?
What's your team? Is you a sport team?
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been Chelsea fan for years. Also, just briefly, I've got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There, just briefly go through them, because there is some decent money in Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which I've I'll have a look. Most of these in here This one is on. It's shiny. It's on for about eight or 9 quid, just on its own. And most of these in here, I picked up at the local charity shop for a few quid. There's quite a few. I haven't gone and sorted them all out because there's some that'll go on its own, like the trap spell cards. The trap cards go for over tenner, and then obviously there's quite a few like common cards, but and there's quite a few rare. I'll share with you a couple of these. So some of these are secret rare. This one, Yata Garasu, it goes for £99
Nice.
on eBay. But what you got to do, because obviously there's loads of fakes, so you've got to, my understanding is you've got to check of the back to see if it's got the Konami on the top, and you go down the bottom, and obviously you can tell with the outline if it's fake or rare or stuff like that, and then obviously you've got all the numbers on there. There's different specialized websites where you check out all the numbers, which I've done, but there's quite a few. I'll just go through one more. There's 3 of these, pot of extravagance secret rares, first editions, and they've gone for 195 just for 3 cards. So and there's decent money in them, but I've not is actually physically had that prices, but I've sold some for like 15 and 20 quid singlers before. With this box here, I've probably got about 10, 15 listings or so. I've listed 3 lots, so I've got to go through the rest tomorrow and have a photograph session with them. So yeah, it's worth picking up the Yu-Gi-Oh, looking into the background of them, because quite a lot they like. Just the last one, this one's Exodia, the forbidden one. It's a set, like the body, the arms, the legs. Then it's $44.99.
Rod says, are these sold prices or are these what people are wanting?
No, these are sold.
Sold prices?
Yeah, all sold. Yeah, I took them off eBay this morning.
So I know where I'm going to come if I get any of these cards. Cause
yeah, fine. Yeah,
I'll give you a shout.
Yeah, definitely. If I can find out the websites I've been using, I'll put it in Reselling Lads live chat, because there's quite a few websites where you can look up numbers and see what's what and all the specs.
That's
so yeah, pretty much it.
Cool, nice one. Thanks, Peter. Anyone notice any queries or anything in the chat?
Yeah, we had a question earlier from was it Loopy Lou? I'm just going to try and find it. Loopy Lass, sorry, says, question: with RA in Tesco, is everything in one specific reduced section, or are there bargains in each and every section? For me, yes and no. You do find they have clearance sections that have a lot of bargains in, but there's also stuff on the shelves that's reduced as well. If you're doing RA for Amazon especially, you probably really do need to scan quite a lot of stuff to find your bargains. For me, I tend to swoop in quite quickly. I'll have a quick look at the yellow sticker items that are on the shelves. If it looks like it's more than a 50% reduction, I'll give it a scan. Otherwise, I'll leave it and I'll grab stuff that's in the clearance section, like this stuff that I picked up. But there's definitely bargains to be had on the main shelves as well. And I know a lot of people who do go in there and pick up good stuff that way.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll show you what I've picked up then.
Right.
I've got a job lot of figures that I bought off Facebook Marketplace this weekend. I've not done many car boots because I've been working each weekend for the last couple of weeks. So I managed to snaffle these on Facebook. And have you ever dealt with Vinylmations?
No, I don't think I have, to be honest.
Not heard of them?
No.
They are little mini figures from Disney and they're mainly sold. They're mainly sold in the parks in America.
All right.
And sometimes you get them over here in the Disney store, but not that often. Now, I bought a big job lot. I've got about 80 of these figures. And I paid 160 quid. There's about 20 of them are boxed, which I'll try and show you. They've all been opened, unfortunately, but there's about 20 boxed.
What's the condition of them, though?
The actual figures are in good condition.
Yeah.
The boxes are not amazing because they've been opened. This one, for example, is a 25th anniversary Disney, and it lights up, which is really unusual. I've picked up these when I've been to Florida and LA before, and been to Disney and stuff. And I buy these sometimes for myself because they are really collectible. That one, for example, is a double pack, Fantasia. That's worth about 25 quid on eBay.
Oh, cool.
25 quid back on that. What else have I got? This one, for example, is a Disney Pixar. It's from Toy Story 3, so it's a good time to list it. It's this little Mr. Pricklehead or something. Mr. Prickle. Is it Mr. Pricklehead? Prickle Pants. That's it.
Oh.
So he could be worth up to about £20. So those are the boxed ones. There's about 20 boxed ones, and then the rest are all just loose. So I've got some serious listing to do.
Yeah, damn me all.
But I just love picking these up because, I mean, some of them are not going to be worth a huge amount. I'll just bundle those ones. So I'll do 4 or 5 in a bundle, and you might get about 15 quid. But there's plenty in here that are worth decent money. This one, can we see all right? That is
Cruella
de Vil. I've got 4 Dalmatians that go with it.
Oh, nice one.
This one is a smelly one, so that smells of sour grape.
All right.
You've got smelly vision. You can smell that. These are cupcake ones, which they have a little hat. That's the Cheshire Cheese hat, is it? I think. And its hat goes on like that. And then a couple more here that I'll show you. That Winnie the Pooh is a robot Winnie the Pooh.
All right.
He's worth a decent amount just loose like that, maybe 15 quid for him. So, and there's a Miss Piggy. But yeah, all in all, there's about 20 boxed and there's about 50 to 60 loose. And I spent 160 quid, which I'm pretty happy with. I reckon it's going to be a minimum of about 500 quid. Minimum. Which would be nice, but it's going to be a long haul. These aren't things that will just, I don't think a lot of them will just fly out. I'm going to
probably fly out more around Christmas time.
Possibly, yeah. And you just have to wait for the right person to find them.
Yeah, that's true.
And I nearly had another Facebook bargain today. There was a guy selling 27 PS1 games.
All right.
It's 40 quid. So I made a deal with him, and I was all set to pick them up tomorrow morning. And then he messaged me saying he's realised that they're worth a lot more on CEX. So,
no.
Oh, it's a shame.
I know, and they were decent titles as well. I checked a few of them out. There was some £10-15 games in there. So that was annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, in amongst this lot, there was a couple of tinned exclusives as well.
Right.
Which these are actually pop figures. These are mini pops.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Toy Story one. It comes in a metal box. Again, these are Disney Treasures exclusive. So I'm hoping these are worth around £15 to £20 each, and that was included in that lot as well. So pretty happy with that, and it's the kind of stuff that I just love picking up anyway. So it's always good when you pick up stuff that you're enthusiastic about.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's mine.
Ah, cool. Yeah, Sam Morrison in the chat is saying there's a lot of Disney Facebook groups which you could sell them on, and you wouldn't have to pay eBay fees.
Yeah, it's a good point. I am in one, but I think it's located in the States. Is there any?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some UK ones. Give me 2 secs.
Trust Andrew to know about that.
I'll probably run in some of them knowing my luck.
Or just you could send us a link later if you want, or stick it in the chat if you find it or something. Yeah, I need to look at that because that might be really useful, to be honest, to avoid the fees and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I've sold stuff on them for more than it was getting on eBay, to be honest.
Yeah, so, if the collectors are wanting it, then it's easy to bump up the price.
So you should look out for these. The Vinylmations, and I wouldn't buy them willy-nilly, but if you get an opportunity just to buy a job lot and they work out a per piece reasonable, like these are like £1 to £2 a piece, they could be worth getting because you might get a couple of gems in there.
Ah, cool.
Thanks, Andrew, in the group there.
Belle's just saying how disappointed she was that the lady you bought them from wasn't an axe murderer. At least that's how I'm interpreting her comments anyway.
Where is she? And the little old lady you bought them off wasn't an axe murderer, so that was it was. No, it was a bonus that she wasn't.
Oh,
I don't know if you. Well, I don't know. Do you ever let someone know when you're going to pick up a Facebook Marketplace thing? You know, like check in and check out.
No, honestly, everyone I would let know would hope that I would die and not come back anyway. So
there's some crazy people on Facebook Marketplace.
There is indeed. Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm on it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Didn't even give me the if I don't ring back in 10 minutes, call the cops. Phone call will be the same.
You don't need to call the cops. Here's a cop.
Well,
did they teach you martial arts when you were in the force, Chris?
I wouldn't call it martial arts. Self-defense.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't really like that much, to be honest. I didn't like being thrown on the floor and all that business.
I think it depends on the context, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't have to use it that much. I think if you can talk to people, then you don't have to use it so much.
Yeah. What about the rest of the lads? Anyone else got any secret self-defense or martial arts skills that they're hiding away there?
Not really.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Bloody hell, we're all screwed then. Somebody wants a broken Betamax. They've just got to give George a tap.
I can chuck a Betamax for self-defense.
God, yeah, that'd be good.
If I can pick it up off the ground, yeah.
Yeah, try from height.
Well, talking of Facebook Marketplace, I had a good. Well, it's supposed to be a free pickup, like some vintage speakers and an LP player and that. Yeah, arranged the time and that. I was even going to give them a bit of money because I felt bad as they offered it for free. Kept ringing on a doorbell. No one answered. This was at like 10 at night. I had to drag myself off the sofa. I was knackered. As soon as I got back, he's like, "Oh, are you coming?" I was there.
Did you go back?
What's it, like Uber Eats, like, or Deliveroo? Even one of their drivers were trying to get in their house, I think.
All right. You should leave them a note though. Oh, I'm here.
They only live around the corner, but
yeah.
I had to get up and everything.
Yeah, I know, it's long, isn't it?
It does my head in Facebook Marketplace, to be honest with you. It's just, I mean, I've got some bargains here and I've picked up other stuff, but
yeah,
just horrendous. I mean, I was trying to sell that broken stereo that I had, and I had 4 people on the trot. 4 people on the trot who had agreed to buy and come and pick up, give me a time. Each one of them didn't turn up. No message, nothing. It's just so annoying.
It might as well be the other way around. I was the buyer, which hasn't happened before. But yeah, I don't know what happened there really. He did text me today saying you could drop it around here, but I can't be bothered now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got enough stuff to be getting on with.
Yeah, it's the same with any app, like Spock or Gumtree, stuff like that. It's the same sort of thing.
Yeah, I've not really bought or sold anything on Spock or Gumtree. I just don't know whether I can do with the hassle of it.
Yeah,
I go through phases.
I've bought stuff off Spock before, but somebody gave me a no-star rating because I didn't turn up to meet them at a time that we hadn't yet agreed.
yeah.
And I just thought, if somebody can give you just like affect you like that, I just thought I can't be asked.
Yeah, fair enough.
At the end.
Yeah, I don't list that much on Spock, to be honest. I've sold a few bits and pieces, but it's that same thing. Like people mess you about, so can you be bothered?
No, I can't.
Oh, Lex has popped in.
Hey, Lex.
It's obviously got bored of her own chat.
Correct. Indeed.
I'm just going to give a shout out to Christos as well. I don't know if you guys have spoke much to him, but he's helped me out a fair bit with some of the FBA stuff. I got chatting to him via Messenger the other day after watching one of the videos, and yeah, he's helped me. So thanks, Christos, if you're still there. What's it here?
Nice lad, Christos. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Ipswich on Saturday, along with Corey, KFC, Laura, Stubbs, and was that it? I think that was it. So yeah, it was good to chat with him. Took him to the pub for a pint as well. Pumped his brain.
Yeah, he's got some good videos, and I've learnt a bit from some of his videos that he's put out. So yeah, you should look up Christos. What's his last name again? Fellows. There he is.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
He's definitely a fella.
Give if you're watching, give Christos a sub because he's got some good FBA videos out there.
Yeah, I was watching some of Christos's content on Friday night. It was very good. He obviously puts a lot of time and effort into his videos, unlike me.
You always say that.
George F has got a question for George. George team.
Yeah, I did see it. There's another one as well. Both electronics. When I'm buying big electronics, do you only buy them at a price where you would not lose that much if it was faulty, or do you take the risk? If it's someone I don't know, then yeah, basically I try and get as cheap as possible, and if it wasn't to work, I wouldn't lose that much, or I could sell it as for parts. At my first boot sale, if you watch my videos, I say I've got a hi-fi guy. He's basically got loads of speakers, amps, all that really good high-end stuff, and I don't mind paying up because his stuff is always tested and working for when I get it. So I could spend £30 on something and flip it for like 70, 80. So it's not as big profit margin, but it's basically guaranteed to work. And it's like constant supply. But then if someone wanted 30 quid for an £80 item and I didn't know them, sort of have to do a bit of sort of judge them on the spot, a bit of stereotype. If I don't know, if it's been chucked off the back of a lorry and it looks a bit iffy, sort of thing, yeah. But then if it's a sort of nice looking family or something, but then again, I've had faulty stuff from them sort of people as well. So yeah, sort of buy a price that you don't mind losing, basically.
Yeah. I think that's a good rule.
I always think as well. You've got to look at the bigger picture with anything in reselling. You know, there's plenty of times we pick up fails, but there's enough times we pick up positives. You know, the turnover and the profit we're making is enough to outweigh those fails. I mean, if you look at the margins we're achieving on most of the stuff we sell, it's crazy, really.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get it in any other retail sector. So
yeah,
you know, you've got to accept a bit of risk, really.
Yeah. What about mini disc players? James says, George.
Yeah, I just saw that. They're very hard to come by, but yeah, I do pick them up. In fact, this boot sale just when was it? Yesterday. I got a mini stereo
My
system.
camera gone off again.
Sorry?
Sorry, I've got my camera gone off. Sorry, mate. Carry on.
I can see your lovely face. Yeah, I got yesterday a mini stereo system with a mini disc like section, which was quite cool. So, but yeah, if they are at boot sales, they tend to get snapped up quite quick. So you've got to sort of be there. But yeah, I pick them up.
What's the competition like? You know, at your car booth? So there are a lot of resellers there that you're fighting with.
There's loads, yeah, but that's for the general gaming, gold, Lego, jewelry, that sort of stuff. That's why I don't tend to pick that stuff up, because like they're literally in the boot as soon as the people have pulled up, and I don't play that game. Yeah, it's a couple. Like I don't know if you know Sam. He's on Instagram. Sam.
Yeah, I know Sam.
Yeah, he's actually a main competitor for the electricals, but we walk around together once we've done the rush. So sort of friendly competition there. And then there's a couple of other resellers in the community that go, but they sort of pick up more toys. But it's a competition, but not much competition if you're willing to pay up like I am. So I'm quite lucky that way, I guess.
I've massive competition at my car boots. I've even got some of our fellow YouTubers, Fake Rachel, come along. So with Jamie, and obviously she's not in the market I am, but he is. Straight away he's in the same market as me, so, and he's better than me. So my strategy now is to go where they're not.
Yeah, like I was saying, I actually walk around with one of my main competitors, and we just have a friendly chat and that. And sort of, if we find something good, we sort of, don't know, like I have one, he has one. So obviously, can't have everything.
Yeah.
Like he let me have like a Sony Handycam. That's like a 60-70 pound item. But then he picked up a nice Walkman. Just sort of friendly banter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Question, Georgie. What's the best item you've ever sold?
The best item I've ever sold.
Yeah, KLC says, what's the best item you sold? Didn't I see once that you'd sold a great big dinosaur foot?
Yeah, I broke even on that one. But yeah, that was a 10-foot T-Rex leg. Yeah. It was me and a mate. This was before I actually started full-time reselling. It was on eBay, just came up because they thought it was from the original Jurassic Park film. And we're a bit nuts about Jurassic Park. So we bought it hoping we can contact some of the filmmakers and sell it for like massive money. It didn't work out that way. I think we bought it for...
Have you told does the wife know where the funding source for that was?
Oh yeah, she knows. It was the wedding fund. We got married May 2016 and we bought the leg September 15. So I had like half a year to get rid of it basically. And we did manage to, but we broke even in the end. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So what was your best item you've ever sold? Or was that it?
I know that wasn't my best. That's a pain in the ass. I've done recently was B-Store, the soft toy.
Oh yeah. And
also this week, it got picked up today, was a big industrial orange juicing machine that you get in shops. That went for $795.
Jesus.
And I got that from Facebook actually, as we was digging it. I paid $280, I think it was last year. You basically put all the oranges in, automatically crushes them and stuff, and you get fresh orange juice. Yeah.
You must have been fairly sure that you were going to make on that.
Yeah. There wasn't nothing on eBay, but like if you was a business wanting to buy one, I found like the website to buy it, and it was like, what was it? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was at least $3,000, like brand new. So obviously something secondhand that's $3,000 is still going to be worth a good amount, more than $280 anyway.
Was that shipped UK or?
Yeah, it's gone to Surrey, I think. But I used one of my courier services. So
my neck of the woods, yeah.
I think it was about £45, like from here to London. But there's no way that's been packaged up. I think it was
No, that's fair enough, mate.
40 kilograms. Like, barely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have my limits on packaging.
Yeah.
You do indeed, yep.
Anyone got any questions for someone who's not George?
No.
I've got a question for George. How many subs are you on at the minute, George?
Oh, no.
Are we on 2.5K?
Why do people remember these things?
If anybody here is not subscribed to George Ross Retro Reselling, you've got to subscribe now because he's going to jump out of an aeroplane and die.
I've got
You can be like James Bond, jump out an airplane.
2492. I've got 8 to go.
8. Okay.
8. Come on, we must have 8 people. Get your husbands, your wives, your children to subscribe to George Ross Retro Reselling. Let's see if we can get them to 2,500 by the end of this chat.
No.
What are you doing, Andrew, when you get to 1,000? I thought that you're doing something, aren't you?
Possibly, yeah. There's a couple of suggestions. There's one I've had to defer until 1,500.
Right.
For the 1,000 subscriber special, I'm going around the car boot dressed in my Shrek outfit whilst being filmed by other YouTubers. I don't know what other YouTubers these are, but
some will come up to it. Oh.
And then my 1,500 subscriber, I've got to do the same, but also with the dildo that I picked up in an auction lot.
Yeah, but to be fair though, Andrew, have you got a time frame for all this?
2,493. Yeah, Trekkers a troll. Just subscribe. Come on, 7 more. We can do this. 7 more subscribers.
Indeed.
Just make accounts up and subscribe to him. I don't know how to make an account up, but if I did, I'd make one up now.
5 more.
Okay, go on.
I haven't had any hot sauce leaks.
Subscribed.
There's been
Annabelle has.
No.
Yeah.
There's been. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's climbing. Come on, 2,500 subs. We can do it, folks.
Are these live numbers though, George? Because sometimes the app's not up to date.
I don't know. That's the one I go on. Just the.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's the point.
The Creator Studio app is the up to date one.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Okay. That one says.
That's fine, George.
Okay.
Oh, I've got more as well.
6. Whilst we're waiting for this to hit 2.5, I'm going to give a shout out to a new channel, formerly the Car Boot Bible.
Okay.
8-Bit H. So if you look out for 8-Bit H, he's literally only got a couple of videos on there. It's what's the name? Hutch.
Hutch. It's Hutch from the Car Boot Bible. From
the Car Boot Bible, who had a great channel with really good content, but they've just started a new. Hutch has started a new one, so he's got some 60-second. He's got minute reviews and some car boot hauls and stuff. So everyone should just go and give him a sub as well because he's got some good videos.
You're on 2,497 at the minute, George. 3 off. We can do this. The big push. Who wants to see George die?
I literally only mentioned it to Amy. Like, it'd be cool if I could like jump out of a plane for charity or something. And then she said it in the video when she was in it, and that was it. Then.
Yeah, you got to do it now. Yep.
I'm stuck. I could just say no. Say and what? I said no.
No. You made a YouTube promise now. If I had to wear a Shrek mask for my 500 subscriber special that I nearly died in, you're definitely jumping out of a plane.
Everyone's asking
it as well. Aren't we doing the Essex meetup at the same time so we can all watch you land?
I think I said that last week briefly.
I'll never forget anything.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. I think I'm going to quit YouTube tonight, so it might not.
It's either jump out of an aeroplane or shave the hair off.
No.
Jump out of a plane. Yeah. Nick's in.
Nick, get as many people to subscribe to George as you can. We're only 3 off getting him to jump out of a plane. Dave's going to subscribe to you, Donna says.
I've got a question for you, George.
Okay.
It's a serious one.
Okay.
And anyone else who in the chat who's a full timer. I was thinking about this today. What do you think about pensions and stuff like that?
That's one thing I should be thinking about. Yeah. Well, this is my 3rd year full time, and I've saved 0 for a pension at the moment. But that is something I've actually thought about recently. But yeah, it's one of them things, you just sort of put it to one side and you keep doing that.
As a former member of the pension service, I would always say get a pension as early as you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting any younger. But
no, that hair's gone from blonde to grey.
I don't mind if it goes grey. It's if it falls out, then we've got problems.
It might draft a jump.
Head in my
It just gets. It doesn't fall out. It just seems to like get thinner, but not grayer.
Anyone else in the chat who's full time and has done something about pensions? What about Nick and Andrea and anyone else? I'm just interested to know what plans you have, if any.
You're at it. Sorry, 2,500. You've just hit it.
Wait. Oh. Let's have a look.
There we go.
Is it? There we go.
There it is.
Congratulations, George.
Done deal. Well done.
2,500 subscribers. Well done. If nothing else, we've achieved that milestone for you on Seven Lads tonight.
I'm so happy.
I am looking forward to my trip to Essex already.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought I'd have a week of not having to worry about
that. Ian says he's not sorted a pension yet and he's 25. That's a lie, Ian. You are 46 years old. Richard says he's got a pension. He carried on his work one just now, also paying what was my ex-employer's contribution as well as mine. And Nick reckons his house is his pension. And he saves. And Shiv is in, Shiv Me Timbers chat, who still hasn't sent me a picture. You're going to send me a picture, Shiv? Where's my picture? But I haven't opened any of my posts for a week. And Louise has yet again showed she hasn't listened to any of our conversation we've been having for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll try and do something maybe. I'm on holiday in a few weeks, so might have to be after that, but I'll keep everyone informed. Yeah.
We'll just do it in a Wetherspoons and I'll get free alcohol.
Yeah.
When's the meet-up anyway?
Oh God!
You see, this is how it snowballs, George. You said might, and now Peter's already saying when's it happening.
I just wondered. A lot of things get thrown around, and I'm like, did I hear that correct?
Well, it'll probably be August while the sun's out, hopefully.
Radio.
If I do,
Okay, right. Keep it posted. I ain't too far.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, I'll message Amy on Instagram. I'll say, when's the jump happening? We're all going to turn up. Yeah. How do I have actually come off Instagram? So that could be quite difficult.
Hi.
Nikki's actually said, what charity am I choosing? And I haven't actually 100% chose yet. I do mention it in the video that's coming out probably tomorrow. I was going on mental health basis. I've always wanted to do something for Great Ormond Street. So I might do the 2 or the 1. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided.
Cool.
But yeah.
Should we call time on this? Are we over an hour?
Yeah,
I'm trying to meet my lass. Your dad lives near me. I'm trying to find out about this now. You carry on talking.
Go. Can't pronounce it, but
Where's Silt?
Nick says, Andrew, you need to sort your internet out. I agree.
That's because he's on it downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, Nick said about a Christmas meet up in Hitchin.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Stay for a couple of hours last year.
Yeah, if we do a Christmas meetup in Hitchin, I'll
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, it ain't far from me. I think it's like an hour and a half.
We just got to remember the rules are we find out where my hotel is and how to get me back there.
Correct.
Before you get blooded.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat.
Dear, I have to laugh.
I think the only time I've made it from a meetup back to my hotel was this Saturday, and that's because I only had 3 pints.
3 pints, jeez. That's a record.
Shall we wrap up then?
Yep, can do it.
Right, so before we finish, do you want to just give one last plug? Not that George needs it now anyway, but one last plug to your accounts before we finish. George, go on.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks a lot. Yeah, follow me. I pick up cool stuff and sell it. There is a video coming out. It'll probably be tomorrow now because of the time. Another boot sale video. Got some really cool, unusual stuff I haven't shown before. So check it out.
Cool. Andrew?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Nick because he's offered to put me up in his house in Hitchin for the Hitchin meetup. Or at least that's what I'm reading there.
Yeah, in the loft.
Oh God, yeah, not so with the stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Andrew from Money Mental UK. Mental health permitting, I will be doing a Cooking with Andrew special tomorrow, where I'll be cooking macaroni cheese to Josh from the JD Network's
Sweet.
recipe.
Lovely.
That'll be live. I'll die, but never mind.
Yeah, what time though?
Time, I don't know, maybe 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's cool.
8 or 9. Nick wants to know what am I reading. I'm just putting thoughts in your head, Nick, with my psychic powers.
Peter?
For me, I've got a video coming out tonight. I recorded a video on Saturday, which I went round some local charity shops that are about 3 miles away. I did it in a different way to a lot of people, and I basically, from where I live, and I walked there, so it's through like greenery, as you can say, in fields and stuff, and I got about an hour's footage from there and back, and had to, in the end, I had to edit it into 2 videos. So the one tonight is me going to a place called Tolworth near me, and then next week's video, me be looking around charity shops and that sort of thing. Wednesday live, and then Friday I have another video from my trip to Bushy Park, and then whatever else I do, I'm always doing something. So do check out Peter Ray's Adventures and give it a subscribe. It'll be around somewhere.
Thanks, Peter. Thank you. And
Cheers, buddy.
I'm Garfield Chris, and give my channel a sub if you can, Cookie and the Haydens. And thanks to everyone coming in the chat, watching and joining us. And thanks to our panel of experts. And we'll see you all later.
Bye.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye everyone.